Eternal Father, in this silent morning that opens like a veil before my eyes, I come to you with my heart inclined, with my knees bent in my soul, with my thoughts surrendered to your majesty. The sky still bears the last traces of night, but my soul already awakens with a cry, where will my help come from? And even before the winds respond, my faith anticipates and proclaims, my help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. Because before the day was formed, before the mountains rose, before time had a voice, you were already God. And you are the same today, vigilant, present, faithful. You are the one who does not sleep. While the world rests within its own limits, while men forget themselves and nature follows its cycles, you remain awake, attentive to the steps of those who trust in you. You are my keeper, my protector, in the shadow of my right hand. And even if the sun shines brightly or the night falls thickly, you surround me with your presence, you clothe me with your care. Today, before any other word, I raise an altar within myself and consecrate it with adoration. I don't just want to make requests. I want to honor you, exalt you for who you are, for everything you do without me even noticing. Thank you, Lord, for this dawn, for this breath of life that pulses within me. I didn't wake up alone, because it was you who woke me up. And if I open my eyes, it is because your mercy has decided to sustain me once again. On this new day, I surrender to you not only what I am, but everything I will be. I consecrate my thoughts, my decisions, my steps, and even my pauses. May every detail of my life be embraced by your hand, guided by your wisdom, protected by your shadow. When I am tempted to fear the future, remind me that you are already there. When doubts want to take over my mind, blow the gentle wind of your truth upon me, reminding me that you are my unshakable rock. Lord, there are many who trust in their own strength, in their resources, in their strategies. But I look to the mountains, and beyond them I see the sky, and above the sky I see your throne, and I know from there comes the help that my soul needs. You are not a distant God. You are the God who walks with me, who stretches out his arms when I stumble, who lifts me up when I am prostrate. You are the God who guards my going out and my coming in, today and forever. Therefore I give you my fears, Lord. The worries that try to arise even before coffee, the uncertainties that whisper in my ear when I look at the challenges of the day. I give you each of these voices. Silence them with your peace. Cover me with the mantle of your Spirit. May no affliction take the place of your promise. May no external noise erase the sound of your voice in my heart. Father of mercy, do not allow this day to be lived on autopilot. Help me to perceive your presence in every moment, in the sunshine on the window, in the birdsong, in the silence of solitary moments. Speak to me in the little things, in simple gestures, in the tenderness of everyday life. May I not go through this day just counting the hours, but counting graces. May each beat of my heart be a song of praise, a confession of faith, a renewed surrender. Don't let me walk my own path. Correct my course if I stray from your will. Close the doors that seem good to me, but do not come from you. Give me courage to obey you, even when I do not understand. It gives me faith to wait, even when everything in me wants to run. May this morning be marked by the certainty that I am yours, and that nothing can snatch me from your hands, neither the storm, nor the scarcity, nor the invisible attacks. For in you is my hiding place, my safe tower, my impenetrable shield. Keep my soul, Lord. Protect me from traps, from deception, from hurtful words, from thoughts that weigh. It gives me lightness of spirit and firmness in my steps. You are the God who keeps Israel, and I am part of your people. I am not forgotten. I'm not invisible. I have been marked by your love, sealed by your grace, protected by your faithfulness. Therefore, even if this day brings surprises, I know that none of them will be greater than your sovereignty. Your hand is already stretched. out over me, and it will not be shortened. Your voice is already singing songs of deliverance over my story. Father, may I live this day in the depth of your presence. May my prayer not be just words, but a perfume that rises to your throne. May my life be a continuous praise, an expression of surrender. Sustain me, Lord, this makes me stronger. And when night falls, may I rest with my soul at peace, knowing that I am kept by you, the God who never sleeps, the God who never fails, the God who is with me from now and forever. Heavenly Father, Lord of heaven and earth, on this holy morning that dawns upon me like a breath of mercy, I lift up the eyes of my soul and gaze upon the mountains, not with fear, but with hope. My lips open not to murmur, but to give you glory, for I know where my help will come from. It comes from you, Lord, from you who created the heavens in their vastness and the earth in its beauty. It comes from you who sit high above all. Yet, walk beside those who trust in your name, O God who does not sleep, God who watches, God who cares. Come close to me like a father who holds the hand of his still sleepy child and leads him along the path of light. Today, I rise not by the strength of my muscles, but by the strength of your will. I do not open my eyes just because my body wakes up, but because your grace has granted me another day to walk with you. It is you who renews the breath of life in me, and as I feel this air run through my chest, I worship you, Lord. For every breath I take is a testament that you still have plans for me. I come this morning with a broken and reverent heart, acknowledging that I can do nothing without you. The journey may be long, the valleys may be dark, the winds may blow with fury, but if you are with me, no evil will prevail. The enemy may approach, but it will find a shield. Doubt may whisper, but it will find the voice of faith. Weariness may try to stop me, but it will find in me a heart firm in the promise that the Lord is my keeper. I raise my hands in surrender, not as someone who gives in to despair, but as someone who throws himself into the arms of the Father. You know my failures, my silent struggles, the deserts I crossed without saying a word, the tears that fell on the pillow and that no one saw, but that you collected one by one. You know the days when I walked without strength, when my spirit was fragile like the afternoon breeze. But you also know that even in those days I sought you, that even with my feet wavering, I kept my eyes raised to the mountains, waiting for your help. And he came. It always came, sometimes with silence, other times with visible deliverances, and other times with an inexplicable peace that enveloped me like a blanket in the middle of the cold night. Because you are like this, Lord. You don't arrive before, you don't arrive after. You arrive at the exact time. You are the God of the right time, the help that is ever present in anguish, the light that breaks through the darkness, the comfort that silences fear. You are the same one who promised Israel not to fall asleep, and that promise echoes to me today. You never tire of taking care of me. You are shadow on my right. And even if the sun shines brightly, even if circumstances try to burn my hope, I know that you are there, casting over me the shadow of your faithfulness. When the world tries to consume me with pressures, comparisons, and demands, you envelop me with a love that does not demand performance, but only presence. You don't expect me to be perfect to love me. You love me because you are perfect. And with you, there is no variation or shadow of turning. Today, Lord, before the world demands anything of me, I offer my day to you. I give you every thought, every gesture, every choice. Be my guide, be my inner voice, be my foundation when the ground seems unstable. May my eyes see as you see, may my ears be attentive to the sound of your spirit, may my mind be clothed with your truth. May I not conform to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of my mind. May my words carry your fragrance. May my actions be a reflection of your character. I know that many trust in chariots, some in horses, some in positions and resources. But I trust in your name, Lord. Your name is a strong tower, a refuge, a shelter from evil days. And even if the winds of this day are contrary, even if doors close or paths seem confusing, I will not fear, because you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Your presence precedes me, your grace sustains me, and there is no night dark enough to extinguish the light that you lit in me. Today, Lord, I choose not to walk according to my eyes, but according to faith. The faith that tells me that every detail is in your hands. The faith that reminds me that even when everything seems out of control, you remain on the throne, guiding history with steady hands and watchful eyes. The faith that makes me rest, even when I don't understand, even when it hurts, even when I wait for answers that haven't arrived yet, because I know that you have not forgotten me. You keep me, and as you keep me, you also shape me. May this morning be an altar of worship, not just in words, but in actions. May I live this day as someone who was saved by grace, as someone who received a new chance, as someone who knows that he was chosen to manifest the light. Do not let me go through this life as a spectator, but as an instrument. Use me to touch others with the love I have received from you. May my life not only speak of myself, but of you. May my testimony be a fragrance in the air, a clear sign that you live in me. Lord, also cover those I love. Guard their exits and entrances. Surround them with your protection. Visit them with your spirit. May the enemy find no gaps. May anguish find no home. May disease not prosper. Extend your strong arm over their homes. Seal their hearts with peace. Where there is fear, may your hope enter. Where there is weariness, may your renewal come. Where there is confusion, may your counsel come. For you are the God who keeps, the God who answers, the God who remains. And if throughout the day my feet grow tired, if my hands grow empty, if my heart beats slower because of the weight, may I look up and remember my help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. And this certainty will be like a firm anchor for my soul. Nothing will separate me from your love. Nothing will break the covenant you made with me, because your faithfulness does not depend on my strength. She is eternal. She is unchanging. She is the reason I am still here. Blessed be you, Lord. Praise be to you on this day and every other day. From the rising of the sun to its setting, may your name be magnified in my mouth. May my life today be a response to your goodness, and may every step I take echo the truth that you are my God, my help, my protector, my eternal keeper. Dear Lord, as I continue in this prayer, I keep my heart prostrate before thee. The hours are still young in this new day, and my thoughts continue to turn to thy throne, to thine all-seeing eyes, and thine ears that despise no sincere supplication. I hold on to the certainty that I do not pray at random, that I do not speak to the wind, that my voice crosses the heavens and reaches your loving heart. You are the God who bends down to hear the voice of your children, the Father who does not ignore the groaning of the afflicted. Your word says that you are my keeper, the God who protects me from all evil, who guards my soul, who watches over my coming in and my going out from now on and forevermore. And I lean on these promises like someone leaning on an unshakable rock. In a world where everything can change from one moment to the next, where what is firm today is dissolved tomorrow, you remain. Your faithfulness is the only constant, the only foundation that does not move. Therefore this morning I declare, with all my soul, you are my support, my eternal rock, the shelter that no storm can overthrow. Lord, look at me at this moment. Look beyond what my eyes see, beyond what my lips say. Probe the depths of my being. You know the hidden places of my soul, where I keep my greatest doubts, the fears I confess to no one, the battles I fight in silence. You see the wounds that still bleed, the traumas that still scream, the dreams I feared reliving. Nothing is hidden from you. And this does not cause me shame, but comfort, because I know that before your gaze, even my weaknesses become a meeting. Point with you, Father. I often carry weights that are not mine to bear, struggles that I cannot overcome alone, burdens that rob me of my lightness. I try to maintain the appearance of strength when inside me everything cries out for help. But this morning, I leave everything at your feet. I lay down my weapons, abandon my human strategies, and throw myself into your arms like a tired child, who finds in the Father's lap the only true rest. You do not judge me for being weak. On the contrary, it is when I am weak that your strength is perfected in me. Pour your fresh oil upon me, Lord. Renew the strength that has been exhausted in days gone by. Heal the pains that I don't even understand where they come from. Restore the sparkle in my eyes, the hope in my chest, the flame of faith that sometimes threatens to go out. Rekindle in me the passion for your presence, the zeal for your truths, the burning desire to seek you, not only when I need something, but because you are worthy of being worshipped for who you are, not just for what you do. I want to learn to live worshipping you in everything, not only in victories, but also in losses, not only when the door opens, but when everything seems closed, not only when prayers are answered with a yes, but also when your silence is the answer. Teach me to trust you even when I don't understand, walking with yourself even when the path is not clear, resting in you even when everything around me calls me to despair. You are the same yesterday, today, and forever, and my heart clings to that truth like an anchor in a storm. Lord, I know that this day will bring its own battles. Perhaps unforeseen events, perhaps affronts, perhaps difficult decisions, but before they come, I put you first. Take control of every situation that I don't even know about yet. Go before me, undoing the ties, breaking the traps, closing the malicious mouths, disarming the wicked hands. Fill the environment wherever I go with your peace. May those who come near me notice something different, because your presence is with me. Sanctify my mind so that my thoughts will not be dominated by anxiety or confusion. Guard my eyes so that they do not stray from what is pure and righteous. Guard my mouth so that no useless, bitter, or hasty words escape my lips. Place a filter of grace between what I think and what I say. May my voice be an instrument of edification, and may even the silence I maintain carry your wisdom. Teach me to listen more and judge less, to welcome more and reject less, to love patiently even when I am not understood. Father, I don't want my faith to be shallow. I don't want to live in spiritual appearance. I want to know you in depth, to walk with you in intimacy, to hear your voice even in the whispers of my soul. I want to love you more than the blessings you give me, more than the dreams I have, more than the life I live. Teach me to live as someone who already belongs to heaven, even while I am still on earth. May the world see in me a reflection of eternity, a shadow of your glory, a spark of your light. Lord, help me see people the way you see them. May I not close myself in my bubble of comfort and indifference. May I see the pain of others and feel compassion. May I be an answer to someone's prayer. May my hands be open to help. May my heart be sensitive to intercede. May my steps take me where there is need. If you want to use me today, Lord, I make myself available, even without strength, even without resources, even without knowing how. If you go with me, I will lack nothing, and when challenges arise, it reminds me that I'm not alone, that though 1,000 fall at my side and 10,000 at my right hand, it will not come near me. Because you keep me, because there are angels around me, because your spirit dwells in me, I will fear no evil. I will not surrender to anguish. I will not let myself be overcome by unbelief. Because I know who you are, I know what you promised, and I know you are faithful to fulfill it. I give you, Lord, the emptiness that sometimes inhabits me, those inner silences that no one understands, those unanswered questions, those wounds from the past that still echo. Heal me, Lord. Go to the roots. Tear out what is useless. plant your love in me. Make me a fruitful tree, planted by living waters, that even in times of drought I remain green, that even in times of pain I continue to believe, that even in times of loss I may continue to praise. Today, Lord, I do not want to hide from you. I do not want to pretend to be strong. I do not want to wear masks. See me as I am. Embrace me as I am. Shape me as you wish. I am yours completely without reservations. May every cell in my body, every thought in my being, every space in my existence belong to you. Use me, transform me, renew me. And may I, at the end of this day, look back and see the marks of your hand in every detail. May I remember not an ordinary day, but a day when I was with you, and that made all the difference. Almighty God, in this moment of prayer that continues, like a river that never stops flowing, I remain before you with my soul open and surrendered. I am not in a hurry. I do not seek beautiful words out of vanity, but I let each syllable spring from the most intimate source of my spirit, where only you have access. It is there, in that secret place, that my words find life and my silence finds meaning. It is still morning, but the sky begins to expand in color, and I see in each ray of light a confirmation of your constant care. The sun did not forget to rise, and this reminds me that you did not forget me either. My God, you are the same one who promised to guard my coming and going, and this promise was not thrown to the wind, but set in time, firm as the mountains, that do not move. When the restlessness of my heart tries to invade me like a rising tide, I take refuge in your words. Yes, Lord, you keep my soul. You protect not only my body, but everything I am, everything I think, everything I carry. Your goes beyond logic, because it does not depend on what I deserve, but on who you are. Sometimes, Lord, I find myself trying to understand your love. I try to explain, rationalize, define, but then I realize that your love was not meant to be understood with the mind, but embraced with the heart. You loved me when I still rejected you. You kept me when I didn't even know I was in danger. You cried with me when the world turned its face away from me. You sought me out in the early hours of the morning when I was lost in my own thoughts. And you didn't give up. You didn't turn your face away. You didn't cast me away. You remained. This morning, Lord, I don't just want to ask. I want to acknowledge, recognize that everything I am, everything I have achieved, everything I have overcome, came from your hands. There were times when I thought I couldn't take it, that my strength was extinguished like a candle on a windy night. But even there, in the darkness of pain, you appeared as a soft light, as a breath of relief, as a voice that told me, I am still here, and every time I heard you, my spirit lifted, not by merit, but by grace. Father, I know that many face battles that are not always seen. There are internal struggles that scream in silence. There are sleepless nights, hidden tears, burdens disguised as smiles. So in this prayer, I intercede. I intercede for the tired, the lonely, for those who woke up with no reason to continue. May your spirit reach each of them now. May your love cross walls, barriers, cracks in the soul. May hope be reborn in those who have already given up. May peace invade tormented hearts. May the miracle come where medicine has ceased. May your hand extend where human resources cannot reach. Lord, protect those who wander aimlessly through the streets. He guards his father, who went out to seek sustenance. Protect the mother who carries faith and her children in her arms. Protect the young person who finds himself pressured by choices he doesn't understand. It protects the elderly who miss time and the loneliness of walls. Guard those who are in hospitals, shelters, prisons, fields, and cities. May no one pass this day without feeling the touch of your grace. May no one finish this journey without recognizing that there was a God who walked with them. My God, teach me to have spiritual eyes, to see beyond the obvious, to perceive the invisible battles around me. May I not live distracted, unaware of eternal realities. May I not get lost in unimportant details. May I not waste my time on things that do not nourish the soul. Teach me to discern what comes from you and what is just a distraction. May I value what really matters: your presence, your word, your guidance, your voice. Because what comes from you, even if it is simple, has eternity embedded in it. Lord, I don't want to waste any more time holding on to resentment. I don't want to start this day tied to what hurt me. Teach me to forgive. Teach me to let go of the weights that keep me from flying. Free me from the memories that chain me, from the words that stuck like thorns, from the attitudes that wounded me like spears. Give me a free heart, a light heart, a heart full of love even when I am not loved. May I be a reflection of your Son, who forgave even in the depths of pain, who loved even those who betrayed him, who prayed for those who crucified him. And if someone hurts me today, help me not to react with hatred. May I not reciprocate in kind. May I respond with silence, with peace, with wisdom. May my mouth be an instrument of comfort, not of revenge. May my words have the flavor of your mercy. May my life be a balm for those who are hurt. May I be a bridge, not a wall. May I be a shelter, not a storm. May I be hope, not a burden. Father, fill me with your Spirit. Fill me to overflowing. May the fragrance of your name remain wherever I go. May those who look at me see your features. May my presence carry your presence. May my shadow carry your favor. May the world realize that I am yours, even without saying a word. Not because of a religion, but because of a communion. Not because of appearance, but because of essence. Not because of dogmas, but because of a living presence. Lord, clothe me with the armor of faith. Place the helmet of salvation upon my mind. Cover my chest with the breastplate of righteousness. Firm my feet with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Give me the shield of faith that I may quench the fiery darts of the enemy. Give me the sword of the Spirit, which is your living, active, and sharp word. Let me fight not in anger, but in truth. Let me advance not in hatred, but in meekness. Let me resist not in fear, but in authority. And even if I face giants today, I will remember David. I will remember that a stone in the hand of a small one becomes powerful when thrown with faith. I will remember that the weak overcome the strong when they fight in the name of the Lord. I will remember that I am not alone on the battlefield. There are invisible armies surrounding me. There are promises sustaining me. There is a God who has never lost a war. This morning I build an altar in the secret of my soul and declare, you are the God who keeps me. Not only during the day, but also at night. Not just when I'm awake, but when I'm asleep. Not only when everything is going well, but especially when everything is falling apart. Because it is in these moments that your faithfulness shines brightest. Your presence becomes sweeter. Your hand becomes firmer. Keep me, Lord. Don't let me stumble. And if I fall, it picks me up. And if I cry, wipe my tears. And if I weaken, you support me. Because I am yours, and in you I have everything I need, Lord of time and eternity. As the hands silently advance and the day awakens completely, my soul remains in prayer before you. The voices of the world begin to sound, the commitments of daily life approach, but I still choose this secret place where the noise does not reach and where your voice whispers peace. Here, there is no rush. Here, time bows before your presence. Here, masks fall, fears are revealed, and the soul says goodbye to appearances to be whole with you. You are the God who sees me from within, who knows the deserts I have crossed, the valleys where I have cried alone, the walls I have built around. My heart to bear pains I could no longer explain, but this morning I no longer want to hide my ruins. I want to lay them before you. I am not afraid of your gaze, because I know it is not accusatory. Your holiness does not push me away. It invites me. Your perfection does not judge me, it transforms me. Your glory does not oppress me, it covers me. You are the God who saw Elijah under the juniper tree, asking for death, tired of the mission, exhausted from the fight, and you did not rebuke him. You fed him, gave him rest, breathed life where there was weariness. Today, maybe, I am like him. Maybe not in the body, but in the soul. Maybe not in the feet, but in the heart. And if I am, Lord, come to me as you came to him. Bring your bread, bring your water, bring your silence that heals more than 1,000 words. Makes me get up again, collect my ashes and breathe your breath into them. Remake me. I don't want to face this day with just my strength, my logic, my discipline. I need more. I need your presence as a shield, your wisdom as a guide, your gentleness as a path. Take away from me all the haste that robs me of sensitivity. Take away from me all the pride disguised as independence. Take away from me all the activism that takes me away from my essence. May what I do today not be to impress you, but to obey you. May what I experience not be to be seen, but to be yours. Guide me, Lord, on the high paths, even if they pass through dark valleys. I do not ask for ease, I ask for presence. I do not ask for exemption from pain, I ask for your comfort in the midst of it. I do not ask that you remove the thorns, but that you help me learn from them. May I never use my wounds as an excuse to stop, but as reasons to trust even more. Because every mark I bear is proof that I survived. And if I survived, it was because you kept me, faithful God, put in me a teachable spirit. May I not harden my heart in the face of correction. May I not reject your no's as if I were rebelling against kindness. Teach me that even your silences are love, that even your delays are care, that even the doors that do not open are under your sovereignty. Teach me to be grateful even when I do not receive, to worship you even when I do not receive answers, to remain steadfast even when the promises seem distant. And when fear wants to visit me, may it find the door locked by faith. May he discover that there is no longer room in me for storms that do not come from you. May my mind be secure in the promises that do not change. May my soul be anchored in the certainty that you are with me. Lord, breathe your spirit upon my house. He enters rooms that have become accustomed to silence. Touch the hearts that have stopped praying, the knees that have stopped bending, the mouths that have forgotten the taste of praise. May this morning not be just another day, but a rebirth. May every corner of my house be filled with your glory. May every repressed tear find freedom to fall, knowing that there is a God who gathers, who transforms, who responds. Visit those I love too, Lord, those who walk with me, even without knowing that they also need you. Touch their hearts gently, without imposition but with grace. Show yourself to them not with thunder, but with the whisper that convinces. May your love surround them, even when the world tries to envelop them with other charms. May the truth penetrate the places where lies have hidden for too long. May your name, Jesus, echo as hope in conversations, thoughts, and dreams. God who never tires, hold my hand. Sometimes, even when I walk, I feel like I'm standing still. Even when I speak, I feel like I am silent. Even when I'm alive, I feel like I'm stagnant. But I know there is movement in you. I know that where you are, there is life. And if you are in me, then there is something new being born. Even if you don't see, even if you don't understand, even if you don't feel, your presence does not depend on my senses. She is, and that's enough for me. Today I refuse to live at the mercy of feelings. I refuse to be dominated by instability. I refuse to walk by sight. I choose to trust. I choose to declare that you are good, even when everything says otherwise. I choose to wait on you, even when everything screams that it is late. I choose to stay, even when everything in me wants to run away, for I know that he who endures sees glory, he who remains reaps the rewards. Whoever remains is found by you. Keep me from distractions, Lord. those that come as good ideas, but take me away from your purpose. The kind that seem harmless, but slowly weaken me, those who wear the cloak of entertainment but carry the poison of indifference. May I not exchange your altar for shortcuts. May I not sacrifice the eternal for the urgent. May I not despise intimacy because of haste. May I not miss your whisper because of the noise around. May my life be continuous prayer. May every gesture, every word, every choice, every silence be part of an uninterrupted dialogue with you. May I live with the knowledge that you are my constant companion. You are not a visitor who comes at scheduled times. You are home. You are a permanent presence. May I never get used to your company. May I never trivialize your holiness. May I never turn your grace into routine. Lord, may I look back at this day and see your hand in everything. May the meetings have been purposeful, that the deviations were protection. May the delays have been a deliverance. May the tears have been seeds. May the tiredness be proof that I have progressed. May the silence have been sacred. May the pains have been healing. May everything, absolutely everything, have your seal. And even if the day doesn't go as planned, it will be complete because it was lived with you. And if the night falls heavy, may I sleep with a light heart. If my eyes close amidst restless thoughts, may the last thought be your faithfulness. If my body cries out for rest, may my soul remain in worship. If darkness comes, may I remember, you are still watching over me. The same God who began with me this morning will be the one who will be with me when I lie down. And if tomorrow comes, it will be just another chance to seek you, to listen to you, to serve you, to love you. Father, I don't know what tomorrow will bring, but I know who will be with me, and that is enough.